What's going on YouTube? It's me. Today we're doing Smol from TryHackMe. So it's another great WordPress machine. I like it. There's some progressing first of all. Then they're actually giving us here the hint. It's calling us one plugin gives you LFI and another remote code execution. So let's jump in. We're gonna be started here with mmap, but there's not important too much because there's just two ports open. But let's checking out and we get some information. So there's just two ports open. Which one is HTTP on port 80, and there's also we have 22 on SSH. So let's jump in on the website and what is returning. So it's giving us here smol.tryhackme and dap for sure for subdomain. So let's add it on our etc and host file. And gonna be go here and add IP addresses, and we can call smol.tryhackme and smol.tryhackme. All right, so let's jump in, and we can now refresh it, and we are getting here the website, and which is calling here another CTF. So it's calling CTF, this here remote code execution, SSRF and XSS tabs. There is no need to be read them right now. It's because we will be access them directly after we get here LFI. It's just calling here proudly powered by WordPress. For the WordPress website, there's a great tool. As we know, it's calling here WordPress can. So it's a great how we can use it. The WordPress can --help I'm gonna be used, and it's gonna be calling us what we can use to enumeration process is over here. So it's calling for vulnerable plugin -vp and all plugins calling here AP, and for P for popular plugins or vulnerable dams or database export users or another something like that. The best to be using here WordPress can and giving call here -ap for plugin and vulnerable dams or database usernames and manage it. Then if you're gonna be running it, so it's gonna be showing us here the vulnerable plugin. What is calling us here on the hints is one plugin gives you LFI. So after checking here the plugins, it's called GSMol2 WordPress, and let's looking for is there anything is exploitable. We can also call a WordPress exploit. There's too many things about us. And it's gonna say there's the POC while we are trying to be run, it's running on local host and after VP content. For understanding it, if it's directly run on the website, we can run FrexBuster, and then after you run FrexBuster, and you will be see here WordPress is directly running on the website. So there is no need to be added some directory anymore. So it's calling us to here how we can use the LFI vulnerability. Those are everything it's calling us to here. To be getting here the LFI vulnerability, I think it was with somewhere I was checking to for example, this is an SSRF, right? So the file we are looking for is local file inclusion, which is to LFI, right? So we have to be checked the LFI vulnerability. Or the same things with SSRF for sure, and we can directly do here the which CVE number he has, and then we can looking more actually here. So wait a minute, not sure why I cannot copy this. So maybe we have to be looking somewhere. So it's for the plugin is SSRF, so it means we have available to be rated somewhere, right? And gonna be openness, then it's about WordPress can vulnerability, and while this version number is under this one. So it's all about to be read here somewhere like etc passability, but I think there's something important like the WordPress config.php. So we just have to go for the plugin name, which is actually equal that. Then we are available to be get to local file inclusion and reading some. So I don't know why it's not uploading right now. So let me do it. So we have just tried to get here do something more cooler with it. So let's open this on the raw part maybe. and it's gonna be shows our after you open its WordPress content and calling here plugins, your plugin name, and then Smol, PHP, or everything like that. So let's add this is over here, and then let's see what's going on. It seems like correct for now, and then let's go. We are getting here to as readable WordPress config.php, which is cool. So right now we have to be changing here somewhere, but before they do this, let's actually log in here first. Gonna be open here. No, it's actually not this one. I mean, WordPress TryHackMe. So we are getting here database user and database password, which is WordPress user and his password. So I'm gonna be open here my notes.txt and then save them, and we are get here right now the password and the user. So let's try to be logging in on the website WordPress -admin. So I think gonna work WordPress user and giving here as the password, and it seems like it's worked. So we are logging here successfully. So the second one is calling here the second plugin will running on remote code execution, but if you are looking for your WordPress account, there is no other the plugin instead of this one. So it has to be understand something on the website, so that's why it's calling here medium maybe. If you're trying to be go here the park, and you will be see here on remote code execution what is actually calling us here, and you will be go there, and then you will be available to read something. It's about to website. So there's the remote code execution and calling something about it and the critical vulnerability, but it seems like just the common block why the people is running some website, right? And the best way to be go is here. Go for website with this one, and we are logging here as a WordPress user also, and then which is cool, I think. If you're checking for there's something different things here, but it's the same website, so what we are get it for before. So let me go here back and go for dashboard, and which is cool. It's gonna be take a minute, I think. Let's see. All right, so we are on the here, and it's calling here just recently published it just 3 the block is over here. So to forgo page and looking for all page, and there's calling here webmaster tasks, and the privacy policy, and we are showing here webmaster task is private, so we have to be check this. So the check backdoors and verify source code is hello dolly. Plugin site is called revision. So this is our another plugin as we are getting here. So setups to configure SSL, the HTTPS encrypted the data transmission or something like that. Then you will be available to be read here something. There's hello dolly plugin. So what is calling here to request on the hello.php maybe. So then why we are trying to be read it here. The same plugin we can go, but we have to be changed on WordPress and contents, and which is here, and then contents plugins and hello.php we can checking for right now. Then I'm gonna be check the WordPress content, something like that, right? And plugins and hello.php. So we are getting here another the PHP code is here, which is calling here hello dolly. We are showing there, and then it's calling some data as base64. It's running on evil and base64 decode, so it seems like remote code execution to be run at it. Gonna be use echo-n, and then going this one and base64-d. So it's look like yeah, there's the remote code execution. So the for analyzing remote code execution, it's getting the shell on the system, and the y assets is get. So we can basically can do here the reverse shell. So it's really easy to be get it for sure. the for example, so the understanding this one, so what this calling is here, so this one and this one. So these are basically the commands like cmd and cmd. So for example, let's run here php. Also, there's no why, because I reinstall my because I was just reinstall my to Kali, so that's why. So these are just calling is here cmd, and this one is also calling here the cmd. So this is right now is basic to be get you know, so it's because basics for strings, and but we all already know it's from what we are getting here is running on evil, and decode occurrence whatever password the cmd get permitting using system function. So it's you know, the basics you know, it's the running on the basics remote code execution, right? So now for the we get here to be common name, which is calling us here. So after we decoded it and what we are getting, so I'm gonna be using here again the php, and then what's calling here is php and -r, and to echo we can call, and this one. So the second one is we can call, and so that's why I'm running like that. So we can change it here, so it's not important too much, you know. And we can also call the second value is which is here, and let's go, and we can call this one. So as you see is running as here cmd. So it's really important, because if it's run as non-cmd, like it's maybe cmd ai, then we have to be give your remote code execution is here. But now we have to be give remote code execution to after the cmd parameter. So that's why really important, I think. Then we can go right now WordPress admin one more time. So I'm gonna go here WordPress admin now, which is here, and then let's see what's going on the website. All right. So basically we have to be do after the WordPress admin. So we just have to be running here cmd, which is here, and so it's actually, so why we are running here the cmd, it's because when we are decoded on the php, it's calling here cmd and cmd. So we can directly run here basic reverse shell generator. Gonna go for mines, and you just have to be change your IP addresses and which port you want to be listen. Gonna go here. All right, so I think it's all right. So gonna be use the mifo, and let's do this base64. No. URL codes. So it has to be giving us here to reverse shell. Let's see. Oh my god. Yeah, it sucks. All right. What about, yeah, right now. We just need to be add here somewhere here to quotation mark. Let's see. Is it typo somewhere? Maybe. Nope. All right, so we are available to be get here reverse shell, as you can see. So right now we have to be just check it out somewhere. Is cool. Python 3. Let's see, directly import putty and putty that spawn, and wait a minute, it's binary bash, and then let's export it here term and xterm, Ctrl Z, sct echo -fg, and go for homepage. So we are in. That's great. Now we can check who we are, who am I, and we are get shell as data. So there is another important things. We are getting here database user and database password. So that means we can log in here on I think mysql-h localhost -u WordPress user and -p, enter the password, and we are in. Let's looking for show databases. So there's systems, WordPress, MySQL. So those are seems like common, but it's not, right? So let's check use WordPress for sure. Then let's looking for tables, and there's too many things we are get, but I think important one is on the WordPress user. So I'm gonna check here, select all from users, and then we are getting here the hash. So it's for WordPress user, but we are not needed actually. To be grabbing them, we can basically use our the skills while grabbing them, so which is cool. So let's call we mysql results.txt cat mysql results.txt. So I just wonder what if I run arc. Let's see, didn't try before, but why not now? So I think we have to run 4. Okay, so it's giving us here users.txt, right? And the 4 I think we can call right now is 6. All right, so those are giving us a hash, but it's not the full hash format, is it? Yeah, it's actually. So the hashes.txt, which is here, and we are get users and hashes.txt. So the best way to be get it here, we can actually collabing them, which is cool. But I think it's not important too much. For example, is giving your admin and colon and then user, for example. For this one, we can try John hashes.txt and -- wordless user share wordless txt, and let's see if it's crackable some once. And then we will be maybe get here Diego, Chawi, things, WordPress user. We are already done, so I think it's not needed here. So that's why. It's gonna be take too much for sure. And the for to be get it here, because we are just recording a video, it's Diego. This Diego's hash is actually crackable, so we can call his here Diego and hash and give this one, nope. And then John Diego hash -3. We can also use user share wordless txt. All right, so then I think we can exit on MySQL because we are already get it what we want. So let's checking for home. Then there's Diego, Gigi, and things, and Chawi. Also we have the shell, right, for them. So maybe we are trying to be get someone's hash. So it's crackable, and we are cracked Diego hash, and which is here. Then it's San Diego, California. I'm gonna go here on the terminal and let's call Diego and then give the password, and we are get shell as Diego. So now we can go here Diego's, and there's a user.txt, but there's nothing seems like different. So for the we get it here, we can also call ID, and then you will be see here there's a Diego, and internal. So then which is cool. So I'm checking the home directories for other users, and you can call this here ls-l, and there's you will be see here on GG we have WordPress alt.zip, and the 4 things we have SSH. So we are trying to be go for things for new shell is here. Let's go SSH, and we are getting here ID RSI. So let me actually copy this and get shell as back. Think we can go here nano this no we can use wim id rsi and ch modes ssh-i id rsi on thing smol.tryHackMe. Alright, so we are in get shell as back on things, and then we can clear ID, and you will be see here we are on groups on developer. So that seems like is really cool. It's because if we are trying to be get the configuration file, so there isn't another things you can check with cat etc group. Was it here? Then yes. Then on the internal, for example, Diego, GG things and Chowi or something like that. And another way to be get here GG, you can also check cat etc and pam.d and then su and another things here. So oh, it's a typo here, right? Okay, so you will be see here the we can so without password and those important things, but we have to be checked authentication tab, which is where was it? All right, so authentication is so without password is here. It's calling, and we're somewhere I think. Yeah. So it's here. Ponwiso and trust, and we can get here another shell. So if you are checking for the home, we are not get here GG, and let's go for GG here, and then we are in, and then we are get here WordPress alt.zip. So let's try to be get here WordPress alt.zip. So why we get here the GG? It's because there was a WordPress alt.zip, then we are visiting here. I was already done it because it's a huge file to be get it for sure. Let's exit there. Okay, so it's not exiting for us right now. And you will be get WordPress alt.zip. So let's try to be unzip it, and it's asking to hear the password. So we have to be give some password here. Zip to John. We have to be use WordPress alt.zip and save as WordPress alt.hash. Alright, so we are get here WordPress alt.hash, and let's crack it. WordPress alt.hash and dash wordless user share wordless txt, and then it's giving here the password herogg at hotmail.com, and let's unzip it right now, and then we are getting too many files. But important things if we understanding WordPress alt, there's we have to be checked for config.php, because definitely there was somewhere to be password, which is here. And then if you are checking here and scroll up, and you will be see here the Chavi's password, which is password chubby at. So now we can go for on our shell so dash chavi, and if you're checking here the sudo dash l, and then you will be see here it's some basic roots. Then we can go here to roots, and you will be see here you are getting here root.txt. So that's all. Thank you for watching.